Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. So VeChain, is starting to move. We had in the previous video on the chart here this kind of descending, broadening wedge, which is a bullish reversal pattern. At the same time, we had here a descending trend line, which is part of that, which was broken, which is not necessarily bullish, but well, it is sort of more bullish than bearish, certainly. So obviously we can take that trend line out now. It's a good sign, but it does not invalidate any bearishness in the chart. So VeChain, has a long way to go. Imagine it like a plane that flies on very low level and just needs to pull. It just needs to pull the trigger to fly higher. What we're doing here at the moment is a first good sign, that we have not, since the low here of 2 cents, that we have not created a lower low. That is for now a good sign for VeChain, and certainly it has done enough to complete the overall correction, but it needs to do more. I mean, we need to see some bullishness. For now, I have to expect that we still come down lower. The reason for that is because VeChain is one of the coins which dropped below my target level. Remember, I formulated here the range between 3.3 cents and 5.6 cents already back in November, December for VeChain, when we were around 25 cents or more. So it looked crazy back then, but we came into the area. Unfortunately, VeChain broke below this absolutely critical 88.7% fib level. Now, if any coin that does that, higher risk, because it has to do with sentiment. The 88.7% fib level that is at 3.3 cents, it is like the last key Fibonacci level that is of relevance. And if a coin or any asset really goes below that level, it's not good for the sentiment. So it really needs to start to move higher. And as soon as we see more price evidence or evidence in the price charts, and as soon as we get above that 3.3 cent level, I will remain focused on the downside, okay? Which doesn't mean we couldn't short-term see some higher prices, but it means that there is still so much downside potential, I can't make a bullish scenario my primary expectation. Even though it's possible, it's possible. We could count this if we want to, either count this as a truncated wave arrangement, where the wave 5 is shorter than the wave 3, not really justified at the moment because the price action doesn't justify it. We would need to see stronger price action to the upside, or we could find a way to count this here as the 3 down, that the 4 up, that the 5 down, indicating we would have seen here already, as many other crypto charts are showing the potential as well. Here a 1, a 2, and we would be in a wave 3, but this doesn't yet look like a wave 3, okay? So therefore I'm not a friend of that scenario at the moment. Primarily I'm actually following another thought, that we are still in the wave 4, and that the wave 4 actually is a triangle. That from the low of the wave 3 here at 2 cents, that was pretty much, we have, and that's similar to XRP if you've seen the XRP video, that we are in a wave 4 triangle. A wave 4 triangle happens very often, and that we are doing something like this, A, B, C, D, E, and the wave 4 is basically where the wave E will finish, and then we will solve all of that with an impulsive wave to the downside, because such an Elliott wave range or triangle is usually breaking out to, well, is always breaking out to the opposite side of the wave E. If this is the correct wave count, we would expect a wave C to the downside and a wave D to the upside. We are still adhering very well to the range that I already showed you in the previous video. Showed you here this range between 2 cents and 2.5, 2.6 cents. We are still within that, and we are adhering currently very well to that support level in red, if you see that, and that resistance level in red as well. So we have a let's say a larger band of the channel between, well, actually 2.1 cent and here 2.56, and the smaller band within that is 2.2 cents and 2.447. So we are currently within that range, and this is what I'm following until we break above the wave A high, which is at 2.7 cents. We can follow this scenario. And only above that level we would invalidate the triangle, and wave E would be taken out, which would invalidate the triangle, and we can look at something more bullish. But again, until we break above 3.3 cents, which is that 88.7% fib level. My focus will remain on the downside. However, I see, yeah, then, you know, even in this scenario, I would see one more low and then the correction to be finished for VeChain. So again, as soon as we break below the wave B low, it is a really good confirmation that it's at 2.1 cent, that we will also break then below 2 cents and then make that lower low. And that's currently my view of VeChain. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.